Hey, Tony here, taking off the writing hat and putting on the gardening hat. Just wanted to show you a couple of cool things that I've been up to in relation to seedlings and wonderful things that you can use in the garden. The noise in the background is either the dog panting in the sun or probably more likely the cicadas that are just singing their little hearts out around here this summer. So I've had some great success with these Coanga garden seeds before now. These are heritage preservation packs that come as part of the membership of the Institute, and it's really great actually to have these seeds available if you're at all interested in seed saving or heritage seeds. I would urge you to get in touch with Coanga Gardens and join. I'm using these fantastic little seed trays to sow the seed. As you can see, they're little plastic containers. These are little tiny compressed pieces of dirt that you just add water to, and they make just an absolutely perfect little spot for seeds to germinate in. So I'm just going to add some water to them, and you can have a look at them once they've expanded. As you can see, you just add water and these things simply explode in front of your eyes. So you can see that in a very short space of time these have gone up to the rim of the little plastic container. Each piece has a little pre-dibbled hole in the centre there that you can see that you can drop a large seed inside of. That was really good while I was growing beans and peas. I'm going to be putting some tree lettuce in these ones, so I'll sprinkle a couple on the top and then just scrape a little bit of dirt over them. But you can just simply drop a large seed or a small cutting straight into the centre of these. As you can see there, the Bohemian sugar peas are just sitting loosely in the top there. I'll just scrape a little bit of dirt over them and they'll be away in no time at all. And just in the other row next to them, I've got the lettuce seed, which you can see are really quite tiny. They don't look quite so tiny on the camera here, but I can assure you that they are tiny enough that I did actually think about going and getting some sand just to mix with them to spread them out a little bit more. But I think once I've moved the dirt around on the top there, they'll probably sort themselves out, and we won't have too much trouble with a number of those germinating and getting away. And I like the idea of this lettuce seed. It's a hardy summer variety that does well in heat, because of course not many lettuces do well in the heat of a North Auckland summer. So I'm sowing them a little bit late this year, but there's still plenty of heat in the sun out there, I can assure you, and we'll see how they go. And there's our little seed tray now, sitting up on the windowsill with its little plastic cover on it, just to create a nice germinating environment for the seeds. It's getting plenty of light here, and it'll sit up here now for a couple of days. I'll check it in the morning to make sure it hasn't dried out, and probably once or twice each day, morning and nights, when I tend to check it. And as soon as the first seeds start to sprout, of course, you just take the cover off and then they're away and you can plant them out in the garden. So stay posted and I'll be able to keep you abreast of our progress. This is, of course, just a lovely way to grow things if there's only, 2 or 3 of you in your family, so you don't have a whole load of seeds all coming away at the same time. You can work with a nicely rotating system like this and keep yourself in your own homegrown vegetables.